Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. I just want to throw this out there right at the beginning of this video. It is a very windy day today, so I'm sorry if the audio is a little bit messed up on this, but I'm going to do my best. Today I'm going to be planting a few things over in the shade wooded area where I have the rock pathway going through. I have 2 different varieties of hostas, and then I also have some alliums, which is going to go on the outside of that area that gets full sun. So I have a total of 6 of each of the varieties of hostas, and then I have 3 alliums. I have 3 alliums already planted over there, and I wanted a few more to finish out the drift of those. So I went and bought 3 more of those a while back, and I'm going to get those planted today. So let me go ahead and flip the camera around, and I'll show you what I'm going to be doing. Okay, so here's the plants that I'm going to be working with today. The hostas I got on clearance at Lowe's. These hostas right here are called the Shadowland Etched Glass from Proven Winners. These get about 18 inches tall and about 36 inches wide. And then these over here are the Blue Angel Plantain Lily, and these get about 3 foot tall and about 4 foot wide, so these get rather large. Both of these varieties are hardy down to zone 3, and I'm in a zone 7, so these will definitely do good in my area. And then I have these alliums here. These are the Serendipity alliums, and these get about 15 to 20 inches tall and wide. These are hardy down to zone 4. So these are very winter hardy as well. So the hostas I'm going to be putting over in this area. This area over here, my plan is to completely fill this in with shade plants. I want it to be completely full eventually. So I have 12 hostas that I'm going to be adding today. And I have several other different hostas. These I've already had to cut back earlier in the year, and they're starting to grow up again. And then I have a couple of these Empress Wu hostas. I have one right here, and then I have one over here on the end. So I'm going to be planting 6 of them over here. I'm got some weeds that I gotta pull, but I'm gonna plant 3 on this side. This is a Nico Blue Hydrangea right here. And I'm gonna plant 3 on this side and 3 on the other side. And then I'm going to be planting the other 6 throughout this area. I'm not 100% sure yet on the placement. I'm gonna have to take a look at those, but the other 6 is gonna go over here. And then the alliums, you can see that I have 3 already right here. So I'm just gonna continue them on this way and add 3 more. Okay, so I got everything planted, and you'll probably notice that these alliums that I just planted look a little bit different than the ones that I planted last year. These will look the same next year. They're just new, so they're not as thick as these over here. But next year they'll look the same. I have all these hostas planted. And then the ones over here. I'm really liking how this area is turning out. It's really starting to fill in nicely. It don't look like that right now because things are pretty small. But once these grow to their full size, this should fill in pretty good. I still have space back behind the power pole back there, and then along the bricks. And then I have a little space right here that I need to fill in as well. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do in those areas, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so I'm going to wait on those areas. This fall and winter, I desperately need to focus on getting drip irrigation run through all of my flower beds. Some of my plants really suffered this past summer because I wasn't able to get out and give them consistent water. So if I get drip lines run through the fall and winter, just get them laid and then hook it up next spring, I think all of my plants are going to do a whole lot better next year. And another thing that I need to figure out is my hydrangeas, my firelight hydrangeas back in the back corner. Actually, let me go ahead and take you back there and show you what's happening. So I've got a lot of cleaning up to do in this area, but see this hydrangea right here? This is the firelight hydrangea. And see how red, pinkish red this bloom is? And this one's doing pretty good. I've already cut all the dead blooms off. This is what it's supposed to look like until it freezes and the blooms die off. However, look at this one. All the blooms are dead. Leaves still look pretty good, but the blooms are dead. So I think what I'm going to do right now, I have two 2-gallon per hour emitters on each one. I think next year I'm going to add a third 2-gallon per hour emitter, because apparently these need a ton of water. So hopefully that will take care of this issue next year. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.